Oh, hi. So, yeah, I was thinking it's been a long time since we've done a quesadilla together. So I want to do a brown sugar, quick cured pork tenderloin tri-folded quesadilla.
Dang.
I know, right? It sounds like a lot, but it's just a quesadilla. That's incredible. All right, first things first, let's get this Kamado Classic 2 stabilized. No, it's just, you don't have to worry about stabilizing it, right? Let's get the fire lit. Let's get everything heated up. Let's put our cast iron griddles on there. Let's just do the thing. Fire's lit, grills come to temperature. Let's go ahead and fabricate or clean up our tenderloin just a little bit. And we want to take off some of this extra globular stuff and get rid of some of that silver skin as well. Just by sliding the knife underneath, creating a little pocket, and then going the other way. So there's two types of fat that we hear a lot about, or connective tissue, and this stuff right here is elastin. It doesn't break down, so you either need to get rid of it or grind it. The other is collagen, which is what turns into gelatin, which makes a brisket or a pork butt so great and wobbly when all that breaks down. So again, this is elastin. This does not break down. We get rid of that stuff. Now, instead of curing this whole entire loin and waiting for that to happen, you know, on a Tuesday night when I'm at home, I will thin ribbon cut and then season, and that's what's the quick cure about it, okay? And the combination of salt, brown sugar, and fresh cracked black pepper is amazing. It's this sweet heat, and then the salt just brings it home. So let's ribbon cut this. So thin to win is kind of the key here. The thinner it is, the quicker it's going to cure. I just put a little positive pressure to kind of smush it, and then that allows me to really control the thickness of the slice. And that's enough for a couple quesadillas. Let's go ahead and spread them out on our cutting board, and we'll go atop with a little light brown sugar. If you only have dark brown sugar in your cabinet, use dark brown sugar. It's okay. Black pepper and salt. Now there's a big difference between cheating and shortcuts. I would say this is neither, right? This is just a quick cure, and it feels wonderful. There's a graininess to it. You can start to see it getting wet and sheen on the outside already. That's from the salt and osmosis pouring out. Then nature's gonna wanna find a balance, and it's gonna bring the sugar in. So it's a quick cure. Notice it is getting damp really quickly, and we create a lot more surface area for it to happen in a very rapid way. That's why this is my Tuesday night quesadilla.
Does it attract lawnmowers?
Yeah, it does attract lawnmowers. You know, it never fails. You know, you can't ask the neighbors not to mow. No. We'll just let that hang out just for a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and throw our grill grates or griddles on. And notice this has two different sides, right? This is one of my favorite accessories. On this side, it's riveted if we wanted a sear signature with kind of grill marks. And on this side, it's more like a flat top or griddle. So today, we're gonna use two of these griddles and kind of create a flat top surface, because that 12-inch tortilla just doesn't quite go all the way over. And this flame will kind of calm down. We'll have a great surface to not only sear that pork and not overstack it. We don't want to sweat it, we want to sear it, and then we'll have a lot of space extra left over for melting our cheese on our quesadilla. Our cast iron griddles are installed. Let's go ahead and close that dome, swivel the control tower all the way open, and stabilize around 425, 450 degrees. Now that we're sitting at that 425, you can see the color of these two cast iron pieces. They've almost blued up a little, and we can see by putting a little oil on there, we're almost to smoking point. So I'm going to use a little paper towel and just spread some of this oil to create a non-stick surface. And you can use your...
A little warm?
Yeah, a little warm. You use your tongs if you want to be safe, and you should. And we're gonna bring our pork on over here and find a nice little spot right about here and start searing up that gorgeous, quick cured pork, which looks fantastic. We talked about it getting that wet look. It's tacked up nice, and doesn't it just have that cured look to it? Unbelievable. So again, just little bits spread out, and they really do take their own individual candied feel at this point. It doesn't take long.
There's a decent amount of sugar.
Yeah, that brown sugar cures it up and makes it so nice. I mean, it's with the pepper, it's such a different flavor profile. I love it. So once you get it on there, just let it sit for a minute. Now we've got some extra space over here for our tortilla. Just lay that tortilla right there. Now I talked about the tri-fold. So we're actually gonna take our knife, and you can do this on a cutting board if you like, and we're just gonna put one slit in it. And that's gonna allow us to fold, fold, and fold. Let's get some cheese on there. Kind of spread that out nice and even.
Need cheese on every layer.
Yeah, exactly. That layer is where it's at. The layering is where it's at. Now this is going to be way too much pork for this. That's okay, because I got more than one quesadilla to make.
There is 2 of us.
And some kiddos inside. And look, that is perfect. Now this couldn't be any easier to cook, right? This happens really quick. This is almost like stir-fryable, if you will. Look at that. Dude, let's go ahead and do 2 of them. Why not, right? Let's go ahead and grab another tortilla. Put that little slit all the way from the middle. Little cheese. And use whatever cheese you like. We're using like a 4-cheese Mexican blend right now. Look at that. Just melts up really nicely. And we'll just sneak in some of this pork right here in this little quadrant. I'm going to put all of it in the first fold this time. And remember, we cut all the way to the bottom so we can fold. And look, that makes a quarter. Now we're going to come back over. Oh yeah. And then we've got one more. We make a little space. I'm going to draw this cheese just a little bit to make the fold, that last fold, just a little touch easier. And put a little positive pressure. And that is so much fun. That is the tri-fold quesadilla. So that is fun to make and just slightly elevated. It's a little different than your half moon, you know? I mean, that
way
is
more texture.
Yeah, way more texture. And think of what else we could have put in there, right? This is bare bones. This is a quick cured pork. We could put some serrano in there, cilantro in there, avocado in there, tomato salsa, whatever. Sky's the limit, right? It is just a quesadilla, but look at all those layers of melted cheese and that pork. I mean, I want to bite it from here, but I also, everything in my being wants to bite it from the fulcrum point, if you will. So I think that's what we'll go for today. That is fantastic. That makes me go quesadilla crazy.
Oh, good Lord.
The quick cure pork, home run, okay? Even by itself, you know, we did a little extra. These little niblets are just so much fun. But easy peasy, you know, delicious, doesn't have to be difficult, as we like to say. But team, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification button, do leave us a comment. And as always, from our backyard to yours, cheers and happy grilling.